So today I'm going to grow like black carrots and mustard greens and spinach, like all in a row. As you can see, this is the bed I prepared, and this is the radishes that growing. They are growing along with some garlics. So in the first row, I'm going to sow some spinach. Will be normally like carrots like soil which is like free of debris and stones, but as you can see I have like lots of stones over here. I cannot do anything. Get like tons of stones over here. I just got rid of how much I can. See, it's all full of debris. Okay, let's start sowing the seeds. So what I'm going to do, I have lots of seeds, so I'm going to take only the seeds that are like very healthy. As you can see, spinach grow very quickly, and it's got like shallow roots, and it also acts like a living mulch, retaining soil moisture and preventing weed growth. Now the next row will be like carrots, black carrot. So the one I'm using is called like black carrot wonder seeds. Carrots grow very slowly and they have nothing to do with the shallow roots of spinach and the mustard greens. So what I'm going to do in this section is like I'm going to do like overseeding, because this is the first time I'm growing carrots and I don't know if they're going to grow or not. So what I'll do, like when they start growing, I'll just start taking out the smaller ones and I'm going to keep the healthier ones. Now I have the mustard greens, so I know how they grows. Okay, let's start. The seeds are really very tiny. Carrots, mustard greens. So this will be spinach, this will be carrots, and this is the mustard greens. So I will start again with the mustard greens. So what I'm doing is like I'm doing overseeding. So as soon as it grows, I'll just keep taking them out. So it's time for the spinach. Spinach, carrot, mustard. Spinach, carrot, mustard. So it's spinach again over here. Now again it's time for the carrots. And stones. Carrots don't like stones. But what to do, as I told earlier, I can't do anything. I have already watered the soil before I sowed the seeds. So now I'm going to like water it very lightly so that I don't disturb the seeds. It's day 3 today. day 5 today. And just look at these tiny mustard greens pushing through. They're like fast growers and it's very super satisfying to watch. And right next to them, you can see the spinach seedlings. They're a bit slower, but totally worth the wait. Were grown in in a small patch of land with simple soil and lots of love. And if you have never tried growing your own food, I think you should start with these three plants. You'll be surprised how easy and rewarding it is. It's been 2 weeks since they have sprouted, and look at the progress. The spinach is coming up slowly but steadily. The leaves are getting bigger and they are starting to form the classic spinach shape. The mustard greens are growing fast, broad leaves, and they are already starting to look like the mini version of the full plant. The carrots are just leafy tops for now, but the foliage is getting taller and fuller. Even though the roots are underground, you can tell they are doing their thing. I have been keeping the soil moist but not too wet and giving them about 4 to 5 hours of sunlight every day. So far, they are loving it. 2 weeks ago, these were just tiny green dots pushing through the soil. Now look at them. Mustard greens with broad leaves soaking in the sun, and the spinach growing low and steady, and the carrot tops starting to show their delicate lacy patterns. Watching them grow feels like watching time slow down. But this is one of my favorite days when the plants are still young but full of energy. Every day there's a tiny little change. A new leaf here, a little stretch towards the sunlight there. If you blink, you might miss it. But when you really look, you see how alive everything is. I don't use any fancy fertilizers, just regular watering and some sunlight. If your mustard leaves are looking a little weak, flip the leaf over like this. See this tiny white insect? These are white flies, like sap-sucking pests that hide on the underside of the leaves. They weaken the plant, stunt growth, and leave behind a sticky substance called honeydew.